What is up, everybody? I Can Seymour here with a new iRacing video. It is
Throwback Howling. Main team is pretty sick.
We're gonna mute them in a minute, but this is Throwback weekend at Darlington. We're about to get started just as soon as I get us in the dang truck. First, let me get rid of this. What's up? All right. Oh, Jesus. Now this is wanting to give me problems. Okay. I cannot click on the button I need. And I don't really know why that is. There we go. Okay, that's better. My cursor was not showing up, and that is not good. First of all, we gotta make sure our crew chief is on. Yes, it is. And we got to turn scan off. That way we can
V19. The track temp is 80 Fahrenheit.
That way we can mute other drivers. Start the truck. It is Throwback weekend, and a lot of people are running Throwback schemes.
Alright, good luck, guys.
That number 14 looks good.
12.
Except for the number. That number looks atrocious. Ooh, that's a nice Dale Earnhardt truck right there. Dale, yeah, brother. Alright.
Catch up to car number 12.
So now we need to get caught up. And we need to, I think we should be good. Other than that, make sure everything's good on the stream side. We can hide that. Yep, everything looks good. Hopefully I can be heard well. Is my main concern. Alright. So, like I said, this is Darlington. It is Throwback weekend. Sheldon Creed won yesterday in the number 2 truck.
Here we go.
So, we are running a Kurt Busch number 99 Exide battery scheme from 2000.
Green, green, green.
And we're not trying to really race too hard at the beginning. 43 laps here. This track sucks. I hate it. We're going to be taking it easy. They're probably going to be wrecking on turn 1. They're getting all sorts of everywhere. But no caution yet. I'm surprised. Thinking we're going to ride right behind this 3 truck. Well, maybe we're going to go ahead and go around, making it really easy for us.
On the outside.
Now maybe we can get around that 21.
V15.
There we go. Not bad.
Full course caution.
Oh, now we got a caution. Thankfully we made it around some trucks already.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed. Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car 21.
That guy's got a blown motor in the 6. So yeah, not even 2 laps completed, and we're already under caution. That 6 truck is going to the pits, so we're not going to worry about letting him by. So wow, first caution already.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Honestly, I didn't expect it to go that smoothly. I was pretty sure we were going to have one of those before we even finished 1 lap. So as we get caught up to the rest of the field and we pace the NASCAR Next Gen car, Gen 7, released this past Wednesday. I got to drive it immediately after. I love it. I think it looks great. Released on iRacing, by the way. They're not going to use it in competition in real life until 2022 at the Speed Weeks, Daytona 500 and such. But I love the car, man. I love the way it looks. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, it doesn't matter. They all look generally the same except for some stickers, but I think it looks great. Used it in
Under
iRacing,
caution,
of
pits
course.
closed.
The moment they announced it, I bought it. I used it in a race, which you'll get to see later today, the video I took there. I didn't really give my impressions of the car, but I really liked it. I thought it handled great on this track. It's the only track I've run it at so far, but I thought it handled great, and I really didn't have anything to compare it to, honestly, so I guess we'll get to compare it to the trucks, because I haven't run Cup cars here. So yeah, the next gen car is great, looks great. I thought it handled really good. I'm really excited about them using it in competition next season. I think it's going to be a whole new challenge. I know it's going to change a lot of things. The car is very different from the cars they use right now, so you know, we're talking changes from how it drives all the way down to the pit crew, you know, race teams. You know, they're not going to have any parts.
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
You know, they're going to have basically everybody starting all over. Your race team's going to have to buy whole new inventories of parts. You know, and then you think about the pit teams, the guys that go over the pit wall, tire changers, jack guys, everything. I mean, literally everything's going to be different. Nothing's going to be the same. So I'm really excited to see what happens with all that. And like I said, it handles great on iRacing. I look forward to using it more in iRacing at some different tracks. Really want to know how it does at some super speedways, and I'm really curious to see how it drives in some 1.5 or 2 mile tracks. Atlanta, Kansas, Texas, you know, things like that. So we're gonna go green in just a second. Pace car is already off. We're gonna go ahead and get caught up here behind the number 7. And like I said before, we're not gonna try and race super hard to start with.
Green, let's go.
They're checking up. Thankfully we didn't get hit. We're past the 20. Yeah, I mean, pretty much everyone's that isn't racing hard is backing off in the turns, and really trying to give other people some space. I'm not going to say I know what I'm doing, but I can say I do feel like I can race here better than I could before with all the practice I've had this week. Not in the trucks though. I may have done one race in the trucks. I honestly can't remember. But a lot of my practice was in the next gen car on Wednesday. So I know how I need to drive the track for the most part. On the brakes going into 3. Just trying to take it easy through 4. Oh, somebody's getting hit. And they're off the track on the inside. Probably going to have a caution.
Full course caution.
Yep.
Watch out.
They must have come back on the racetrack. So we passed a couple more people, man. We were moving up. I don't know what position that ended up putting us in just yet. But I think 2 cars spun.
Line up single file behind car number 90. We're under caution. Pits are closed.
Yeah, I think 2 cars spun. So we should have gained 2 spots. And should put us in 9th. 8th and 10th are missing out of the relative board, so I think that's what happened. Alright,
Pits are open.
we got 9th, just like I thought. So now we're pacing again. We haven't even made it 10 laps yet. Somebody spun right there. Yeah, I haven't even made it 10 laps yet. That's 8 complete right there. I thought that was the front stretch we just came across. Maybe not. We gotta let the 15 by. He's way back there. I think if he wants to come by, he needs to hurry on up.
Gross ahead is pitting.
Okay, here's the front stretch. And now we have 8 laps complete. I'm sorry, 9 laps complete. Oh, it just jumped to 10. So, Next Gen car is great. Let's talk about that race, man. I watched most of it. I think I watched the end of stage 1, the end of stage 2, majority of stage 3, up until the end. That was crazy. Sheldon Creed in the number 2, he took the win, throwing back to Jason Leffler, I believe, in the 2000s, 2003, 2002, I can't remember. There goes the 3 truck for the Lucky Dog Pass. But yeah, Sheldon Creed taking that win, man. That truck race, I tell you what, that truck race is about. That truck race was about not hitting anyone else, not getting involved in wrecks. That truck race was about being lucky and nothing more. There was a huge pile up somewhere within 20 to go. I can't remember what lap it was on exactly, but huge pile up. They had several restarts and people wrecking almost immediately. And honestly, in my opinion, it looked a lot like iRacing. Just a lot of young guys, I guess not incredibly experienced, or, you know, just racing really hard, trying for a win. That pile up started because P3 and 4 both ran into the back of 1 and 2 respectively, 3 into 1 and 4 into 2. But yeah, dude, they like ran into the back of both of them and put them both in the inside wall at the exact same time. That was incredible, really cool to watch. Yeah, that was a great race, really exciting. I personally like wrecks in NASCAR. You know, extended green flag runs are nice too, but sometimes you got to re-rack them, get them lined up, double file again, and see what happens. And sure enough, we saw what happens when you line up a bunch of young guys in some trucks.
Get ready, race will resume at the end of this lap.
Almost time to go green. We're in 7th right now, so that's good. Didn't think I was going to be up this high, and we really haven't passed anybody. I mean, we've only passed the people that have wrecked, and ended up putting us here. Renkotsu 92, I know who that is. Thank you for watching, buddy. Hopefully you can hear everything good, and hopefully the audio levels are okay, and hopefully this is going to be pretty entertaining for you. Cautions are great. Cautions got me to exactly where I am, and hopefully when I get some room I can maintain this spot, if not gain a couple. Should probably go into 2nd so we can get a better jump. So we get ready to go green here, waiting for the leader to fire it off. He's going to take his sweet time.
Green flag, we're racing.
You can see every time I hit the gas, the truck kind of jumped to the side a bit. That's, we need to be careful of that. Ooh, the one is not going as fast as I was hoping. We got to get by him.
Still there.
Come on, man. Give me some room. You can't run on the apron. Sliding already. Okay. We got to get back up on the track. The 20's coming. Oh, man, this is really close. We were very close to the 20. Alright, we're clear. Yeah, too many cautions make the race really boring. Absolutely. And that's kind of what I'm hoping to avoid here in this race. Looks like things thinned out pretty quick. As long as it stays single file, we have a really good chance of running plenty of green flag laps, but getting things to stay single file, it just depends how everyone's feeling. I'm feeling like getting around this 12, and I feel like I can do it. I mean, I know I can do it, but I just, you know, it's a fine line. You don't want to cause any issues. You don't want to cause a crash, but you also really want to pass the guy in front of you. And this guy is kind of slow here. We were faster, and that honestly surprises the heck out of me. Oh, we caught the wall just a little bit there. Trying to drive as careful as I could and not run into the 12, but just to get out of the way, and I might let him know how I feel. I'm going to put the radio back to drivers so we can hear when somebody says something. The next crash, expect to hear some rage. Especially rage from the 12. I'm probably going to put him in the wall if I get another really good run that's in my way. I don't want to do it, but I also don't want to sit here all day when I don't have to. And the guy just won't move. It's what it is, you know? Oh, there's a crash right in front of us. We're into the back of the 12. Oh, the Dale truck got us. We're trying to get it straightened out.
You guys not watch what's happening in front?
Bad luck, Clint. Don't
Yeah,
rush.
we can, but when we're all kind of bunched up, I mean, you can't really get stopped fast enough.
We'll be the lucky dog. Keep the position.
So there was no caution. Kind of blows my mind.
I also don't know how that wasn't caught.
Yeah, that's bewildering at this point. We got to go to pits. This truck is toast. So we got hit a couple times.
Hopefully hitting the wall on turn 3 wouldn't end my race.
Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
So this is not good.
Box in 5, 4.
Didn't give me a
3,
2X, so
2,
I think it's mental
1.
damage.
Box now.
Yeah, ooh, God. 31 minutes required repairs. Well, I mean, that's pretty much the end of our day. There really isn't any coming back from that because, honestly, the race is probably going to be a lot less than that. So, I mean, let's go back and look at that crash and see if we can figure out how it was not a caution. Look at it from my from the TV perspective, camera aimed at me. That's our 99 X-Side truck. Looks great, if you ask me. Here's where the wreck happened. And I mean, can't get slowed down fast enough. Tried to get the truck straight so we could keep rolling, but that didn't happen. And apparently right there we blew the engine. I really don't know how that works. This is... I'm at a loss for words at this point. I don't understand how that happened like that. Let's look at the chase cam. Did the 12 get through that? I mean, he's upset that I ran into him. I'm the only truck that ran into him, apparently. But, I mean, I don't feel like there was much I could do. I saw him start sliding, and I was on the brake. So he can get over it. I'm gonna have to get over it too, because this is over for me. So we just need to kind of forget about it. The 1 and the 10. So P6 and P5, they got into each other. The 10 definitely came down on the 1, and the 10 paid for it. 10 paid for it big. The 1 kept going, and I'm still not sure how that's not a caution. How many trucks wrecked? That's what I want to know. So we'll say the 10 wrecked, and the 10, the 3. The 10 and the 3, but they wrecked on the apron, and of course, we also went down to the apron and crashed. Pretty much just spun ourselves out. And then somehow blew up! How do we blow up? Oh my gosh! We were fine! And we barely ran into the 12! Like, how did we blow up? We didn't hit anything else! We'll scratch that. The 3 caught us on the side, but that's not enough to... Dude, like, this has to be a glitch or something. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Our race is over, which really sucks, because this has happened to us a couple times this season so far. I know that every single race for this series hasn't gone on YouTube, and I do need to put them on YouTube. I've got to finish editing the ones that I think a couple of them went on Facebook, and I do intend on editing. I think even one went on Twitch. So I got to edit those, put them on YouTube so you can see the whole series. And I'd like to go through and make a list of how, you know, where I placed and everything, but that's easy to do with iRacing. If I look at it by day or whatever, I can figure all that stuff out. But that's the race.
I'll let you pass number 3. I just hit the wall.
It really sucks
10-4.
that we got put out so early. I'm going to change
Thank you.
that again. Yeah, it sucks that we got put out so early. But that's racing. It happens. And unfortunately, it happened to us again. And we're not going to be able to get back on track before this race is over. I don't know what lap everyone's on, but I know it's probably like way more than 25. Oops. Yeah, I don't know where they're at right now. This guy's the leader, and he's been the leader for a while. Definitely the entire time. And, yeah, dude, they're fixing to finish the race pretty much. At 32. Wow. So, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to my boy. Shout out to my boy coming and watching me race a little bit. Unfortunately, we got put down early, but next week's going to be a different story, I hope. As far as what's coming up next, I'm going to be live streaming a couple more times today. Definitely on Facebook and on Twitch. So Facebook, I Can See More's Gaming / YouTube page, and Twitch, I Can See More. So go check that out. If you're not following me on here or on Twitch, go do so. If you're not following me on Facebook, go do so. You know, do whatever you got to do. Get notifications. Like and comment on the videos. Let me know what you'd like to see. Tell me I suck at iRacing, because that's how it feels right now. But yeah, we're going to do some more Next Gen stuff today on one of those 2 streams. I'm not going to try this again. But then we're probably going to maybe try some open wheel stuff. Later today, maybe 5 this afternoon, 5 Central Time. We're gonna have a new video come up that I recorded Wednesday of us driving the next gen car and racing with a professional NASCAR driver. So you got to tune in to see who. And until then, we'll catch you in the next one.